Hey guys, it's Forsaken Reality here with the 26th episode of the Remnant tutorial series. In this episode, we're going to be setting up our pistol animation. So by the end of this episode, we will have our pistol equipped and our leg animations moving. We'll be able to sprint. I know we set up a pistol sprint animation with the arm movement, but I ran into an issue with that one. If I could quickly just show you that here. Here it is. So we have our idle down. First, this is why I don't get it, because the arm moves properly like this from seems to move. I tried creating a transition animation. I'll eventually fix it, but for now I'm not too sure why what's causing it. You can see the arm is buckling through the back, and I'm not sure why it's rotating that way. We put it on our rifle and have it go from this one to here. It will actually look normal, which is specific to the way the animation's set up or something. So either way, I'll look into that, and once I get it, I'll set that animation up and fix it for you. But for now, it will be a forward sprint, and the way you do that will be you'll get your pistol animations, your 2H, and instead of you'll do what you did in this same video last time when we recorded in our animation blueprint using this right here, but instead of the one-handed pose, we'd use the two-handed pose that we'd get. And I'll also upload this animation so you can download it, so you won't need to create this, because we already learned how to do that right here. So I'll download the one that I recorded and took out the frames and stuff, make it proper. So without further ado, we will get into this. First thing we're gonna do, let's move my project over out of the way. So I have my blank project here. Then we are going to go open up our data table for our weapons. And we're going to copy this lower body. And for our pistol, we're going to paste that in there. And the same thing for our jog. And we're going to search for this. And I'm going to go to my character animations folder, and I'm actually going to create a new folder. Eventually this folder and this folder will be deleted, so they won't be as crowded. But for this one, I'm going to call it lower body animations, in case we have some of those. And I'm going to go to my rifle blend spaces, and I have this rifle aim movement, and I'm just going to move that to my lower body. Fix up redirectors just in case. And this rifle aim movement is going to be changed to lower body movement. And in one of the very soon future videos, I'm going to do an episode. I'm recording all of our animations, so we'll have proper looking animations for pistols and rifles, and we'll be using the proper leg and upper body movements. So we'll be setting up our animations. Instead of having a sprinting and a jogging blend space, we'll have just a movement blend space, which will allow us to have a much cleaner blend between our animations, because I noticed a few people that were having problems with it. And I can fix the upper body, but the lower body will have some issues with it just because the way we have our animation blueprint set up. It's blending between the animations improperly, so this future method will fix those issues, just for those interested. But for now, we will set it up this way. So we have most of our pistol animations actually in now. We'll actually want 8 animations, but I already created this. But grab our 2H pistols. You could also, instead of doing two-handed, you could do all of these animations with one-handed and it would work the exact same way, and you wouldn't run into the issue because my issue is because I'm switching from a two-handed to a one-handed animation when I'm sprinting. So you did all one-handed, it would work just fine. Just a little note. Now we'll duplicate this for now, or the one-handed one if you're doing one-handed animations. Duplicate. This is what we're going to get our pistol idle down out of. So we want to pause this. I'm just checking these foot positions to make sure they're not like forward. Yeah, there's a little bit forward, so I'm going to get the second foot position here. I believe I'm just going to check my rifle, doubles check that. Make sure our foot positions are the same. Oh, and you can open a new window to have both your animations open. And it might be a little bit harder to check, but slightly get them in position. And the feet position look to be the same there in the 0 pose, so I'm going to get that. And I'm going to remove from frame 1 to there. Oh, I'm going to check this, make sure there's no other frames in there. Save that. So now our pistol idle down. Keep our same, and we'll actually get the duplicate this again. Pistol idle aimed. And we'll grab our aimed animation out of there as well. And we'll get the one with the legs. The second one with the legs are straight, not bent. So yeah, we'll remove from frame 0 to 6. And 1 to 5. Now our pistol idle aimed. Yeah, that was the right one. See, your feet don't move when you aim in and out. We have our movement, and all we're missing now is our sprint. And the way we're going to get this animation, go to our master animation blueprint, and the blending we did in our last video. You could use your sprinting idle with your pistol that you created in your last video, and just put that into your data table right there for your pistol sprint. but I didn't create it in this project. And if I did, you'd get that weird arm bend, which I'm going to fix in a future video. So you can just put yours in there, or if you want the two-handed animation, you can just do this. Break this off. Pistol idle down. Plug that in. Compile and save. And we're going to make a couple adjustments to here. We're going to change the clavicle to 0 over here. Compile and save. That'll stop the arm from moving so much. And again, I'm going to actually add this one into a download as well. But it's good to go through this. Character animations, pistol animations. So that's going to be the two-handed pistol sprint, and we're going to record a few seconds, 2, 3, that's enough for me. Compile and save. It's going to get to my pistol folder again, and to where my pistol sprint is. And I'm going to remove frame 21 to 99. And from frame 20 to 21. We have to click in an odd area here to get to frame 21. So then we have our run. And we can just plop this in. Oh, no, we can't, because we need to create a blend space folder. We might have created in the last video if you created the one-handed sprinting, which doesn't work right now. And right click in our blend space folder, animations, blend space, and our main skeleton. That's going to be a BS Pistol Sprint. We're going to search pistol. Okay, so apparently I do have my one-handed animation in this project. I just didn't have it created as a blend space, so I didn't pop up. So I'm just going to show you why this doesn't work. Oh. Plug in your pistol sprint animation, and we have sprinting animations for when we have our pistol equipped. And for some reason it seems to be working in this project, so if it works for you, that's fine. I don't know why I was running into that issue, I guess. Something wrong with my project. It's also some crosshair stuff we're going to need to do some adjustments to. I have a few fixes to the crosshair, and also we're going to set it up so the pistol can shoot from it soon. But I'm just going to test out my sprint two-handed. So now you can have sprint two-handed. Oh yeah, and you want your both your idle and upper body jog animations to be set. That's why I was aimed. My pistol now will have this, and everything should be fine. And some people are having a problem with their animations for now. Until we create full animations, the best way I've found is to set these to linear for blending in and out of our sprint. And I believe I set those to 4.4. I'm just going to double check. Yep. 0.4. Now we'll blend a little more smooth in and out of our sprinting animation for our arms at least. For the legs, we're going to need to probably create. And if you notice that we freeze up when we're switching, because we don't have our upper and lower body montages created yet, which we'll do in one of the very soon future videos as well. Might do it in the next video since it's a very short one. For now, this is going to be everything for this video. Actually, first I'm going to set this pistol. So for the pistol, crosshair spread 0.5, fire rate 0.2. For now, we'll set the burst. Burst amount is 1. Burst delay is 0.2. And the shoot kick, we'll raise it a little bit for the pistol. That should be everything for setting up the default, other than the issues with the crosshair, which we can fix up. So when you switch weapon, it doesn't change your crosshair and it stops properly tracing it. So that's a few easy fixes. You'll notice your shooting is a little slower now and everything's set up. You want to go into your blueprints, or sorry, meshes, skeletal weapons, and open up your pistol. And change this muzzle flash to muzzle. I think that's the correct forward location for it. And yeah, we're also going to make some adjustments to the camera and to the weapon position in the hand so that it's straight. I'm going to set it up so we can set the location and rotation like I did in my RPG tutorial. Oh yeah, one more thing for the sprinting. I actually forgot. We want to go to our sprinting animation, right click it and duplicate it. We're going to create our directional sprinting. I just noticed that when I started running left and right, we didn't have it. So you duplicate it and create a new one, forward left and forward right. You pause it. We'll move it right to the beginning here, 0. And root 45. Key and apply. Spine 01. If you didn't click this, you'd get like a slight rotation to the body. If you wanted that, you can do that, but I don't like that personally. I think it looks better without it, so you can just click this and it will give you the world blend, the world rotation. And I'm going to go 20 for the spine 01, 15, and you're also going to want to key these in and apply. Spine 02, spine 03. I think I might have messed ones up, so I'm just going to redo them. 20. 15. 10. So all three of those will lap to the 45 degrees that I rotated it to the root. That'll be our forward left. And we'll duplicate our pistol sprint again. That'll be our forward right. Hit our root. Rotate it 45, make sure this is on 0 and everything's paused. Key and apply. Spine 01. Negative 20. 2. Negative 15. And 3 is negative 10. And then we'll want to go into our pistol animations blend spaces, and we will quickly just, before I do that, I'm going to actually direction. Make eight lines for the grid. And speed. 2 for the interpolation time. Not that we really need it right now, but it'll become useful later on. Maybe when we might actually redo our animations a different way. Now we'll just put our forward left and forward right in there like that. Now forward left and forward right sprinting. And we'll deal with that montages in the next video. And this happened because I switched the weapon before the client was valid. That's on my list to do for some future fixes. And that's just missing a valid check. But that's gonna be everything for this episode. If you found this video helpful and want to see more, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button so you don't miss out on any new video uploads. If you have any questions, suggestions, or comments, feel free to leave those in the comment section below, or join our Discord community using the link in the description. Thanks, and I'll see you all in the next episode.